So let's talk about the law of attraction and getting your ex back. You know, the whole, if you visualize it hard enough, manifest it and put it out into the universe, your ex will come running back bullshit. I see this crap everywhere these days. People sitting in their rooms, making vision boards with their ex's pictures, writing affirmations like, my ex misses me 69 times a day, and meditating on raising their vibrations to match their ex's frequency or whatever the fuck that means. Here's a reality check you need. Your exes didn't leave you because your vibrations weren't aligned. They left because something wasn't working. Maybe you were incompatible, maybe you were toxic, maybe you lacked chemistry. Who knows? And no amount of manifesting is going to change that. Now, before you close this video thinking I'm just another skeptic, let me surprise you. I actually do believe in the law of attraction, just not in the woo-woo supernatural crystal healing way that's being sold to you by desperate self-help gurus trying to make a quick buck. In my view, the law of attraction has been around in self-help for over 100 years, and there's actually some legit psychology behind it, but it's not what you think. Let me break down what's really happening here when people think they're, manifesting their eggs back and stuff like that. First, there is something we have called confirmation bias. This is when you believe something strongly enough, and then as a result, your brain starts filtering reality to only show you evidence that supports your belief. So when you're obsessing over getting your eggs back, suddenly every little thing becomes a sign. They viewed your Instagram story, must be a sign of attraction. They didn't block you, definitely a sign. Their friends, cousins, dog walkers smiled at you. Oh my god, the universe is speaking. No, Karen, it's not the universe, it's your desperate brain cherry-picking information. Second, there's something called opportunity blindness. So basically, we can only see possibilities that we are actively focusing on. But here's the thing, life is infinitely more complex than our tiny brains can comprehend. There are literally millions of possibilities and potential partners for us out there that you're completely blind to because you're so fixated on this one person, on your ex. So let me give you a personal example here. So when I quit my day job to start an internet business, I thought it was all or nothing with that specific business idea. But not only has my business completely evolved into something I could never have imagined, I have encountered dozens of amazing opportunities that had nothing to do with my original plan. The same applies to reattraction. While you're sitting there trying to manifest your eggs back, you're probably missing out on countless opportunities to meet someone who's actually compatible with you, someone who's better for you, and someone who actually maybe wants to be with you. Third, there is what's called a hindsight effect. So as Steve Jobs once said, you can only connect the dots looking backwards. So when people do get back with their ex, which is rare by the way, only about 30-32% of exes ever get back together, they often attribute this to their manifestation practices, let's say. And they think, yay, the law of attraction worked. But what actually happened? They probably just work on themselves, they became more attractive as a person, and their ex noticed. Or enough time has maybe passed that both people changed and they decided to try again. Or it was just plain old timing and circumstance. So here's the really fucked up part, by the way, about losing the law of attraction to get an ex back. It keeps you stuck in fantasy land. Instead of doing the actual work required to either move on or become someone worth coming back to, you're sitting there raising your vibrations and writing affirmations. Well, in reality, all that's really happening right now is what I just went over. So, confirmation bias, opportunity blindness, and the hindsight effect. These three psychological levers are what actually make up what we call the law of attraction. Now back to the main point, the law of attraction can be very dangerous, because while you're manifesting and doing anything revolving around it, you're actually just procrastinating. Instead of doing the work required to either move on or become someone worth getting back to, you're stuck in the whole raising your vibrations and writing affirmations bullshit. And wanna know what actually works? Well, here it is. Working on your emotional stability, building genuine confidence, developing strong boundaries, creating a life that doesn't revolve around your ex. And most importantly, accepting that you just can't control what your ex does or how they feel about you. This is what actually matters when you're trying to get back with an ex, not the bloody BS spiritual law of attraction stuff. So if you want them back, stop trying to just manifest it and start doing the real work. And if you want a clear, no bullshit free guide on how to actually improve your odds of reconciliation, look no further than my Reattraction cheat sheet, a free resource that you can download with the link in the description below this video. It basically shows you my entire process from A to Z, step by step, on how to get back with an ex, how I would personally approach mending a relationship, mainly focused on honesty and retaining your and your ex's dignity. So no gameplay, no manipulation bullshit, none of that BS. That's it from my side. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.